All right, everybody, welcome back to another deep dive.
Glad to be back.
Today, we are diving into some pretty, let's say, heated political rhetoric going back and forth.
Oh yeah, this is a spicy one.
It really is. This is one of those times where I'm actually kind of glad I'm not a politician
Yeah, you and me both.
because, wow, the things that these guys are saying to each other is,
It's something else.
yeah, and it all kind of started with this whole garbage comment thing.
Well, yeah, and to be fair, it started even before that, right? Because you
Yeah.
have the initial comments at the Trump rally that are sparking this whole back
Yeah.
and forth.
So just to set the stage for everybody listening, President Biden was on a video call recently,
Hmm.
and he was defending the Puerto Rican community after some remarks were made at a Trump rally, and those remarks were made by comedian Tony Hinchcliffe.
Right, and he's a comedian who is known for making pretty edgy jokes.
Right.
So it's not entirely unexpected that he would say something
Right.
that people might take issue with.
Right. And one of the things that he said was he called Puerto Rico a floating island of garbage.
Right. Yeah.
So that's the setup for all this.
Right, and that's what Biden is responding to.
And so Biden's on this call, and he's defending the Puerto Rican community. And he says, and this is a direct quote, the only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
Yeah, and that is obviously where things really blew up.
Yeah, and the White House immediately tried to clarify. They
Right.
said, no. He was talking about Hinchcliffe's rhetoric, not about all Trump supporters.
Right.
But you know how those clarifications go? Sometimes they don't.
Once it's out there, it's out there.
Yeah, the internet already has it, and everyone's already running with it.
Exactly.
So then enter Donald Trump.
Oh, yeah, he was not going to let this one go.
Absolutely not.
This is like prime red meat for him.
Oh, yeah. So he has a rally in North Carolina right after this, and he seizes on this comment. He says, frankly, they've treated you like garbage. You know what the truth is? They treated our whole country like garbage.
And you can practically hear the crowd roaring in the background.
Oh, yeah. He knows exactly what he's doing.
He's playing the victim card. He's getting his supporters all riled up.
And to make it even more, I don't know, interesting, he brings up Hillary Clinton's infamous basket of deplorables comment.
Oh, yeah, the 2016 classic.
Yeah. So now we're going back in time. We're reliving this whole political drama.
It's like he's trying to draw a direct line between Biden and Clinton.
Yeah, like, hey, remember how bad this was? Well, this is the same thing all over again.
Exactly.
So what do you think? Is he right to compare these two situations?
Well, it's tough to say, right? Because on the one hand, you have Biden making a comment that some people found offensive.
Right.
And on the other hand, you have Clinton, who was talking about a specific group of people.
Right?
So they're not exactly the same, but they both definitely sparked a lot of controversy.
Yeah, and I think that's what's so interesting about this whole thing, right? It's like we're seeing this trend of increasingly inflammatory rhetoric in our political discourse.
Oh, absolutely.
And it just makes you wonder, like, where do we go from here?
Right. I mean, how do we have a productive conversation about anything when
Well-
everyone's just throwing insults at each other?
Right.
It's like we've lost the ability to disagree respectfully.
Yeah, and it's concerning, right? Because this is our democracy at stake.
Exactly.
And if we can't even talk to each other civilly, how are we supposed to solve any of the problems that we're facing?
It's a big question, and I don't have the answer.
Yeah, me neither, but it's something that we all need to be thinking about.
Absolutely.
So we've gone from garbage to political strategy to the fate of our democracy, all in just a few minutes here on the Deep Dive.
That's what we do.
That's what we do, but we couldn't do it without you guys. So before you go, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives, and leave a comment below with your thoughts on this whole garbage comment controversy. Until next time, stay curious.
See you next time.